Welcome to the Happy Vanna Pokemon Podcast with your hosts, Dan and Nick. We talk about everything Pokemon.
Oh yeah, and today we are doing our first series.
Woohoo, a series.
Yeah, we are doing the Battle Academy box. We're gonna go over all of it, but today we are going over the Player 1 deck, which is the Charizard GX deck.
Cool.
Then last week, which I remember what we went over, we went over the Slowbro deck.
All right, you got it this time, huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
and the deck is a lot of fun.
Nice.
I've been playing it a lot. Got the cards to make it today, actually.
Good. So now we can have some real competition going on.
Now I can beat you.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, unless I pull out some kind of crazy deck and you're like, what?
You might. I wouldn't be surprised.
You never know with me. So.
Yeah, you still haven't made your deck yet, so.
I'm close. I'm just about there.
So. Yeah, so let's get on to the fact.
The facts. The fact of the matter is that.
What's your fact?
Tentacool is water. According to the Ultra Moon Pokédex entry, tentacles of its body contains the organ which produces its poison.
Ooh.
That's pretty exciting, isn't it?
That is. He's 99% water.
I thought it was really interesting.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was interesting, so that's why I brought that one to the table.
Good one.
Yeah, so.
That's a good fact.
It is a pretty good fact. I really like that one. So yeah, that's what we got so far. So that's our fact for today.
All right, what's been going on with Pokemon Go?
Well, Pokemon Go is always a lot of fun. You know, been catching a lot of Pokemon.
I noticed we got the Victini.
Yeah, we do have the Victini, so he's moving right along. And they have a new challenge where you got to catch 10 Pokemon of a certain type, 10 certain Pokemon.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, Sudowoodo and...
Fighting or grass?
All kinds of different...
They said 10 Pokemon of a certain
type. 10 different Pokemon, not...
Oh, okay. 10 specific Pokemon.
Yeah. So
right.
I just remember Sudowoodo's in there, Miltank is in there.
Oh, Miltank, he's a classic.
What else is in there? Larvitar, maybe?
Wow.
Cyndaquil, maybe?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All sorts of random.
Yeah, it's very random, so.
All right.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at.
All right.
So, yep. So that is all I have for Go.
All right, then. Are you ready to get on to the pack?
We're going to go do some live. So I'll hit my live stream here.
All right.
And I just got to switch the live around so people can see what's going on behind me. All right.
There's not much going on behind you.
No, there's not much going on behind me. Okay, so we are starting our live. And here we are live. I do want to show off the Pokemon shirt. There's our shirt.
We have a shirt. It's backwards in the camera, though.
It is backwards in the camera, but it does say Happy Vanna 2020 on it. Yeah. And it is the Great Ball, so it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like our logo without the Pokemon.
Yeah, without no Pokemon. Just not enough room over here and over here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at.
That's okay, though. We don't need the Pokemon because the Pokemon represent us, right?
That's right. So we are going to switch over to our pack, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be opening. We have this Champion's Path.
Hatterene box.
The Hatterene box. So we'll open it, and...
We'll open a pack.
And Nick's going to open it, and he is going to open a pack. And while he's doing that, I am going to just show you what we've got collected so far.
Okay. I'm going to start opening.
So he's going to work on opening it, and then that's what we've collected so far for our big pull later on. Or whatever we're going to do. But there's a lot of packs in there. So, and Nick is going to be adding a pack of Champion's Path as soon as he gets that open. So, yeah. So he'll get it. Soon he'll be there.
Yeah.
He's working on it real good. So, but we've opened. It's been hard finding Pokemon cards out there nowadays. I think everybody's having a hard time finding stuff. Seems like all the shelves are empty and bare nowadays. You know, I guess Pokemon's getting ready for the next set coming out.
Which is?
You don't know what the next set is?
I don't know off the top of my head.
The next set is Shining Fates.
Wow. It's like Hidden Fates and Shining Legends combined.
Yes.
Is that the one with the new attack style, the battle styles?
No, that's not what the battle styles yet. The battle styles are after that. So I know last week we in our live we went through the.
Oh, battle styles. By the way, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. With battle styles, I've got to let all you guys in, all the listeners in, on a little secret for battle styles. They're coming back with the level ball.
Yeah, the level ball will be back.
So get your level balls out if you plan on playing it.
Yeah. So last week we showed some stuff that we got from Japan. Was that last week?
That was a few weeks ago. That was not last week.
I think it was last week.
No, it wasn't last week.
Well, I forgot to mention. Thanks, William, for sending that. If you're watching, so.
Oh yeah, you didn't shout out William.
I didn't shout out William. So here's our Champions Path pack.
All right.
All
It's
right.
going to be a white coat, I'm guessing.
There's always a white coat.
I'm hoping we get the Waylord V full art.
Ooh, the Waylord B full art.
There's no full art. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Is there a rainbow?
No.
Well,
No.
Pokemon did it.
Hey, look,
30.
we got a white coat.
Look at that.
And we're going Psychic today.
Water.
Psychic.
Whoop. Did I do it wrong?
You must have.
Oh, yeah, I was right. It was water.
Water it is.
There, let's move that real quick.
So now
All right.
Nick miscounted, so here we go.
First, we got the Beatty. I'm not going to go over them because all of these are
Yeah.
older cards. Kabu, Leopard, Weedle, Purloin, Pokeball, Inkay, Galarian Zigzagoon, Machamp, and Galarian Obstagoon.
Nice. And so that's all we got for today for our live view. So check us out next week. Also check us out on YouTube at Happy Vanas 2020, and check us out on Instagram, obviously, if you're watching. So check us out. Thanks. Talk to you guys later. All right, now back to our regular
Scheduled programming.
Yes.
It's time for the Player 1 Battle Champions deck.
Yes, yes.
Alrighty. I'm sorry, Battle School, Battle Academy.
Battle Academy.
Not school, what am I thinking? Alright, so I'm going first today.
So this is going to take us all the way to episode 39? So 30, because we're at what, 30, this will be 36? 37, 38. Oh, 36, 37, 38. So it's just a 38.
Is it 36 or is it this episode 37?
I think this is only 36.
Alright, sounds good. Alrighty, I guess it's time to start though.
It is time to start.
Alright, so our first Pokemon in our Charizard Player 1 Battle Academy deck is Charmander.
Nice.
It's a basic Pokemon, 70 HP Fire. First attack Scratch for 10 for 1 colorless. Second attack Flame Tail for a fire and a colorless 20. Weakness Water, Retreat is 1. And so these cards, they have little logos on the bottom. They're numbered, but like for the deck specifically. And they have a little Charizard on the bottom right corner.
I really like them. They're very nice.
And we have 4 Charmander.
Nice.
Next on our list of fun is the Charmeleon. 100 HP, Stage 1. Fire type, evolved from Charmander. First attack Slash for a fire and a colorless, 30 damage. Second attack Flamethrower for 2 fire and a colorless, 80 damage. Weakness Water, Retreat is 1. Evolves from the Charmander. And next, we have a Stage 2. It is the Charizard, 160 HP Fire type.
Ooh, Charizard.
Ability Resolute Flame. This Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each of their opponent's GX and EX in play. Then its attack Fiery Blast for 2 fire and a colorless, 130. Discard an energy card from this Pokemon. Weakness Water, Retreat is 2. And then our last card in the evolutionary line is a Stage 2. It is the Charizard GX, 250 HP Fire, Flamethrower. Its first attack Flamethrower for 2 fire and 2 colorless, 140. Second attack Flare Blitz GX for also 2 fire and 2 colorless, 300 damage. Weakness Water, Retreat is 3. Now, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah. in Super Smash Bros., Charizard also has Flare Blitz.
Cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, we'll go on to the next Pokemon. which is the Salandit.
Yep.
Salandit. He's a 70 HP fire type Pokemon, and for 1 fire energy, live coal for 10,
Lots of fire Pokemon have that
and
attack.
then for 1 fire, 1 colorless combustion for 30. He's weak to water. He has 1 retreat cost, and we play 1, 2. We play 3 of those.
Ooh.
So that would then go into our next Pokemon that evolves from the Salandit, which is the Salazzle, which is a 100 HP Pokemon, fire type. And for 2 fire type energy, Fire Claws for 70 damage. So I don't know why they do that with the Salandit, give you a colorless. If they're going to go colorless, they should do colorless on the evolution too.
Well, that'd be too good.
I mean, it would just be consistent,
Oh, yeah.
because I guess if you're a newbie or a rookie and you don't really realize it, but you could make that mistake and put the colorless on there, and then it wouldn't work for the Salazzle.
Yeah, that'd
Then
be
you'd
a
have to
sad
add
day.
another energy, and then so I don't know why they do that, but I wish they would just do all fire. So, anyways, for the Salazzle, we play 1,
3.
2, and 3.
All right, next we have the Moltres, 120 HP fire. His first attack is assisting Heater for 30 damage and 1 fire energy. You may attach a fire energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Then his second attack, Fire Wing for 2 fire and a colorless, 90 damage. Just 90 damage.
Just 90 damage.
Yeah, his weakness is water and his retreat is 1. This is a pretty good Pokemon.
He's pretty cool looking.
I said he was good, not cool looking.
I mean,
I guess he's
like
also
the art.
cool looking.
I like
Yeah.
the art.
Yeah, although I don't know how much I
What,
like his wings. This is Lost Thunder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, and they're not alternative art, but they're directly from the set.
Yeah, they're not alternative art. That's pretty good.
But they're like,
So
they're not from the set. Like, you can't pull this from like Lost Thunder, right? Because it has the little logo on it. That's very confusing.
It is confusing. So our next one is Eevee. He's a 60 HP colorless type, and he has 1 attack for 1 colorless, Gnaw for 20.
Oh wait, I forgot to say we only have 1 Moltres.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't really like the art of Eevee on this one.
Oh, I like the art of Eevee.
You like that?
I do.
It's weird.
What? That is not weird. How is that weird?
He looks like he's flying or something. It's weird.
What's wrong with him flying?
He's not a flying.
It's cool.
He's not a flying Pokemon. That's all there is to it.
No, it looks like he's jumping across like a canyon.
I'm not happy about it.
You are crazy.
So he's weak to fighting, and he has a retreat cost of 1. And then his evolution is Flareon for he's 110 HP fire type Pokemon for 1 colorless, Bite for 20, and for 2 fire and 1 colorless, Fire Spin for 130. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. Weakness water and retreat cost 2. Now he is a promo. Look at it.
Yeah.
Who would have thought he was a promo?
I wouldn't have thought. He's not really a promo though.
Right?
This is tricky, is what it is. This Battle Academy.
This Battle Academy stuff is tricky. So we play 2 of those also. So.
All right, our last Pokemon is the Kangaskhan. 120 HP, colorless. First attack, fetch for 1 colorless, draw a card. Second attack for 2 colorless, headbutt, 30 damage. Then third attack, this Pokemon has 3 attacks.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not many Pokemon have 3 attacks. Third attack, for 3 colorless, 1-2 punch, 60 damage. Flip coin if heads this attack does 30 more damage. Then weakness fighting, retreat is 2. We have 2 of them. And this is actually a really good card to have in like a starter deck, you know? Because like, well, it attacks for 1 energy, attacks for 2 energy, and 3 energy, right?
Yeah.
So you can do all his attacks as you power him up.
He is 120 also, so that's pretty good.
He's kind of overpowered.
You know, I don't think there's too many other Pokemon I can think of right off the top of my head that have 3 attacks.
Other than the GXs.
Yeah, some of the GXs. Not all of them.
Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so, GXs, like, they don't always have 3 attacks, right? They have 3 attacks until you use your GX attack, then they only have 2 attacks, right?
Right. Right. Yeah. You know, only the last Pokemon I can really think of that I played that had 3 attacks was the Mewtwo EX from Evolutions.
Oh yeah.
He had 3 attacks.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna get on with our trainers. Our first trainer is an item. It is the Switch, an oldie but a goodie.
Every time.
Switch your active Pokemon with your bench Pokemon. There we go. We played 2.
Alright, next we have the Potion. It is an item. Heal 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. We have 2 of these. This is also an oldie but a goodie. But it's been buffed. They've made the potion better over the years.
They made it better over the years?
Yeah, it used to only heal 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's crazy. I didn't know that either until I started editing, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
So our next item is the Pokemon catcher. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon.
Now this that card's really good in this deck. Because like it lets you switch, right?
Right.
That's like, or it lets you like force your opponent to switch, right? Which is, I think, really good in terms of like you can use your GX move on your Charizard GX and bring in like their heavy hitter, right?
Right.
And one shot them so you don't got to deal with it. So
that's a good idea.
Yeah, well, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
So next on our list is a trainer. It is the item. It is the Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon you find there and put it into your hand.
It is great.
Shuffle your deck and other cards back into shuffle
the other cards.
Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. We have 4 of these, and this is our logo.
This is our logo.
This Pokeball is the Great Ball because we're great.
We are great with the Pokeball.
Yeah,
or the Great Ball.
We should memorize what that card does because it's our logo.
It's our logo.
Next time.
Okay, now we're getting into our supporters, our trainer supporters. Our first one is a welder. Attach up to 2 fire energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. We only got 1.
Really overpowered though. That's why.
It's too bad we don't have more than 1 in this deck. I think it could use another one.
Definitely, but it's overpowered. It wouldn't be balanced against the other decks then.
Right.
Because that like sets them up like really quickly.
Yep.
Next we have the Cynthia supporter. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. We have 3. This is a really good card.
3? Only 3, huh?
3, yeah. Well.
Okay.
I've never played 4 Cynthias, even in like a competitive deck.
Well, our next one is How, and you just get to draw 3 cards.
He's a classic.
We play a whole playset of How.
Wow.
Just to let you know, playset is 4. So
yeah,
there's 4 of them.
Didn't know. Except if it's a Prism card. A playset of a Prism card is 1.
Yes.
Next on our list, we have the Bug Catcher. It's a supporter. Draw 2 cards of the coin. If heads, draw 2 more. We have 2 Bug Catcher. That's a right card. But I think How is better.
And then our final supporter card is Pokemon Fan Club. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck.
Alrighty. That's a good card.
That's a good card?
Yeah, and then all we have left are 18 energy cards.
Yeah. So it looks like the way you play this is you try to get
the Charizard out.
You try to get that Charizard out, and Moltres or your Kangaskhan on the bench or on the active, so you can do some damage and do some work, and try to stay alive until you can get that Charizard bulked up and ready to go.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you want to do and how to play this deck. So you want to get as many Charmanders as you can on the bench so that you can start powering them up, and then you want to power them up with your welders so that you can just start attacking.
Knocking out all of your opponent's Pokemon, really.
One of the things I'm surprised they don't have is a rare candy, but I guess maybe that's a little too overpowering for this deck.
Oh yeah, it already has a welder.
To drop a rare candy in there?
Yeah, we played the other deck, right?
Yeah.
So, this was the one that we didn't play, and this one seems a lot better than both the other ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does. So, we're going to go over, there's a lot of stuff in this Academy box.
Yeah.
And one of the things that they have in there is they have a giant coin. We're not going to go over all of it. We'll just break up some of the stuff.
Yeah, and we'll go. So they have a giant coin, and then for this one specifically, they have the Charizard deck guide.
Oh, yeah.
And it says use this with the Charizard deck.
Right, so it gives you tips and clues and tricks on how to use it.
Yeah, so it tells you the premise of the game, what you need for the tutorial game, a deck list that's in no apparent order, which really upset me.
Yeah, it's just a mishmash of.
Yeah, like number 1 is Charmander, number 2 is Fire Energy, number 3 is Fire Energy, and number 4 is Kangaskhan. Like, what is that?
Yeah, so showing all 60 of them.
Yeah.
Showing all 60 cards.
Then let's see, it says setting up play. We don't really need to go over that. Take your first turn. We don't really need to go over that.
Right.
Your second turn follows up the first. Your third turn follows up the second. It just tells you how to play your whole game, huh?
Yeah, it sure does. And hopefully you got the cards they're telling you.
Oh, your fourth turn. You're supposed
hopefully you won by then.
You're supposed to get Charizard out on your fourth turn, or at least Charmeleon.
Yeah.
Then what's next, and what you can do during your turn. And that's the end, really.
So it's definitely worth checking out. I think this is a good investment for any kind of new players out there. People that just want to play every once in a while too. This is great for.
Yeah, and for some incentive to give you guys something to look forward to next week. I hope I remember this now. When we were playing, I actually mind gamed Dad when we were playing, and I'll tell that story next week. I mind gamed you hard when we were playing.
Yeah, I didn't have a chance of winning that one.
Oh, no, you had a chance.
No,
I mind gamed you into winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really close. I'll tell the story next time if I remember, hopefully. That's a lot. I should have thought this through a bit more.
Should have.
I'll remember. It'll be fine.
You'll remember?
Yeah.
Well, other than that, I think that's all we got for today.
All right.
But next week we'll continue on with this series from the Battle Academy.
Yeah, Pikachu deck.
Or deck number player number 2.
Yeah.
So this is a 3-part series, the Battle Academy series. So
Yeah.
Guys, check it out, and check us out on Instagram, and check us out on YouTube, which you're probably listening to this on YouTube, hopefully.
Do we have a Twitter?
We don't have a Twitter.
I'll get to work.
We'll
get to work on the Twitter.
Twitter.
We'll get to work on the Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now it's just a lot of Instagram. So, unless you got something else.
No, I think that's all.
Okay. This is Dan.
This is Nick, and this was Happy Vanas Pokemon.